gone fastest in class. Unfortunately, these things happen.
I think if it was the other way around, I'd be absolutely bricking it.
West Surrey Racing has never done GT cars.
I was only in bed a couple hours ago and now I'm sitting here. It's going to be challenging. We have no idea what's coming at us.
WSR's BMW GT car is being prepped. And with the season opener only weeks away, every lap counts.
Raced these tracks for 30 years. Ernie has done rallying for 30 years, but he's only ever done like 6 car races.
Look at these buttons, it's like a son of an aircraft. How do you know which one's which?
Ayrton Senna, Nigel Mansell, WSR's history is full of big names. And in British touring cars, they've built a reputation as one of the best in the business. But GT racing is a different challenge, and this is their first step into it. In this championship, 2 drivers share 1 car in endurance races, shaped by the pit stops, driver changes, and strategy. In Pro-Am, that means 1 pro and 1 amateur, learning how to work as one unit.
Yeah, there's sort of pressure because in Pro-Am racing, the pros are more or less the same speed, but there's a bit more of a difference across the arms. So really, no pressure, but it's down to me. For the arm driver, you got to be 134 if you're going to be in the lead grip. So let's see. It's in my interest to make Ernie as fast as possible. You know, I will qualify the car for 10 minutes, then he will qualify the car for 10 minutes, and it's our average time is where we start on the grid. I've been a fan up until now, and before you know, you're sitting about to depart the pit lane. You hardly think this is unreal. I was only in bed a couple hours ago and now I'm sitting here.
He's got about 10 minutes here. Does he get some laps in?
Ernie faces the reality of circuit racing.
It's busy, you know, it got everything from like a 1.6 litre Tonetta Junior to, you know, super fast GT3 cars. So it's just trying to get clear laps. I had a couple of runs where I thought I was going to get nearly a clear run, but then checker flag came down in no time. Although could that be an excuse for not being there quick enough?
So what is it you're doing?
Changing the rear spring rate changes the dynamic of the car. A little bit quicker and easier to drive.
Yeah, you know, I'm sure a lot of other teams are looking at us thinking, all right, we're a great touring car team, but West Surrey Racing has never done GT cars. And, you know, we're not going to get everything right. We're under no illusion that people will be looking at us for the first few events, you know, criticising everything we're doing.
But yeah, there's more time in Ernie than the car at the moment. Each lap, just try and push it a little bit more, a little bit more.
Yeah, no, you're getting something right now.
I know he wants to be within a second of me, so I just got to keep nudging myself away from him and keep pulling him along. There's more understeer now in the car than I've felt before. With the rear-wheel drive BMW, you're turning the car with the front tyres, but you're putting the power down through the rear. At the moment, they're not in tune.
He's got reference points that I don't have. It does feel like a heavy car, but not really driven many other race cars to know the difference.
With today's final session coming to a close and less traffic on the track, has Ernie been able to push on? Has he closed the gap to Colin and got himself closer to an amateur 134?
What do you reckon, guys?
We went from a 42 to 39.
Something. Yeah, but even that wasn't a clear run.
Yeah, so there's your ideals probably.
It'd be interesting to see.
Yeah, it could be a 38 even.
Yeah.
You know, the biggest thing that I'm happy with was Ernie's gain in the last session. You know, he pretty much found 3 seconds. He still has another, I would say, 3 seconds to find, but that's a good step forward.
So, so do you think for Silverstone that setup will be the right one?
I feel like we just need a more compliant race car at the moment. So we're not having all these moments.
Yeah.
You know, you say it's you on the throttle, but I still think the car is a bit too lively.
There's a lot of information to absorb on every corner as to exactly where you brake, where you turn in. It takes a while to acquire that information, and for me, it's just a big bit of effort I've got to make.
Silverstone, the home of British motorsport.
Now it's starting to hit me.
The race engineer has just said to me, Ernie, this is not like historic rallying. Walk along that pit lane, you'd think you're at a Formula One race. You've got to perform.
Media day, and today we find out if Ernie can hit the amateur benchmark of 2:12.
This is the moment of spotting the competition. We're behind him at the moment, but is it going to stay that way, Colin?
Hopefully not for too long, no. It's the first time we've actually run with any of our direct competitors. We've done test days before this, but it's all sort of been alone, so it's hard to gauge your progress and speed.
But just as they get ready, a complication slows them down.
One of the brakes is damaged, left rear.
As a driver, it's always frustrating knowing your competitors are out there, gaining information, gaining lap time, and you're in the pits.
Looks like we're just fiddling around, but valuable time's eking away at the minute.
So it's better for that to happen here today on the test day rather than in the actual race.
Now with the problem solved, it's time to find out if the car is in the right shape.
Not so long. But Colin will just do a couple of laps and I'll see what I can do.
Okay, mate, that was a 212.
I'm still trying to learn about the car. You know, this is a completely new weapon to me. I don't think I'm ever happy with a race car. And that's really how it is as a driver. You know, you're always trying to find the next phase of performance. Trying to learn as much as possible. You know, the other teams and driver combinations are largely 12 months up the road on us. You know, a lot of them have already done a season, probably have the car in the right window, all the procedures in place, and they're just sort of running through the motions.
Me, it's still understeering a bit too much, but you might as well, I think you'll have about 20 minutes. You might as well just go and try it. Sure.
We're very much learning on the hop.
For Ernie, none of that matters because he's living out a dream.
Oh, this is, for me, this is the start of GT racing proper.
Two seconds sector off.
Okay. He's definitely thrown into the deep end there, out with GT3 cars that are up to 12 seconds a lap quicker.
Wasn't really on it. And what I realised with a lot of corners, I wasn't really coming into it fast enough or braking late enough.
A lot of tightening up to do there.
It's got ABS, so it's not going to lock up. So I've got to always brake with the idea that you're not going to get around this corner, but you do. But I can't blame the car, it's only the driver.
Ernie is not the only BMW driver here. Brandon Templeton may be 43 years younger, but he's already got a full season of GT racing behind him.
I thought the car, the BMW in general, was really strong. Yeah, it's got its pros and cons, but
yeah,
I mean, it's a good car. What about you?
Well, I'm new to this whole racing game, so it looks pretty good to me. It's kind of a privilege. You think this is amazing, just the privilege of being able to do this is, and to have folk who are so passionate about helping me to get there.
So, get used to what the back of
Oh yeah, look at this view. Yeah, I won't forget this. You're liberal. Let's see. Yeah.
And it's up to Colin to face the challenge.
I feel like I more or less understand what I've got, but what's largely different is the tyre. You know, we're running on this Pirelli tyre for the first time, and once I sort of understand the characteristics of the tyre, I'll know how to get the most out of the car. We have the greatest improvement to come.
He was worrying he wasn't quick enough, he's just gone fastest in class.
Wow, how's it really?
2:11.3.
Wow.
Yes, you can look at the timesheets and we're doing quite well, but we don't know if the others are sandbagging. You don't know who's on new tyres, who's not. So we just have to sort of keep the focus on ourselves, keep trying to sort of maximise our own performance. for Ernie, it's just pushing the limits, you know. I'm sort of saying to him, you almost got to be braking so late that you feel like, I'm not going to make the corner here, but somehow you do, and that's when you know you're in the right place.
I now know what I have to do.
You know, when you look at this a second between the whole grid. But just maybe tell him that, at least be give him a bit of encouragement.
So I had a bit of a longer session, same sort of length as a proper race. You're still a wee bit behind.
He's coming on in leaps and bounds. You know, every session it's generally, he's finding a second.
Ernie's just took his biggest step forward.
It's 2.5 seconds he's found from the previous session.
I'm really proud of him.
Well, 2:14, that was good news. Just carrying speed through certain places where before I was backing off too much. It's phenomenal with these cars just how much speed you can carry. You wouldn't realise it until you really push the limits.
So I think his pace is looking against the other AM drivers is on par. Yeah, if we could get on a podium, that would be absolutely unbelievable on our first weekend. That should be our target at this stage.
I don't want to end up in the back. I want to not embarrass myself.
And hold them all up.
It's our average lap time dictates where we start the race tomorrow.
Colin will need to get quite a good time. We're currently sitting in 9.
Slightly concerning.
We'll get told off for that one.
He was going so well.
No, that's it.